I want to show you. All right, first and foremost, everybody. You okay?
Yeah.
All right, seriously. All right, I'm not going to feel like if I have to turn my head, you're going to be doing something. All right, so first and foremost, all right, solving the inequalities, same exact procedure. All right, there's just one little extra thing that you have to remember for the inequalities. All right, so let's take a look at question number 2. Everybody's looking at t plus 7 is less than -4. So to solve addition, we just do what? Subtract. All right. So we're subtracting 7. All right. Now, as we were talking in the other class, if you know to subtract 7, do I care if you put the -7 there now? I really don't. All right. But what we're going to, you're giving me a headache. Okay. -4 minus 7, -11. T is less than -11. T is less than -11. All right, no, that's not it. That's the answer so far. All right, because now we're going to graph. Oliver, seriously, just go upstairs. Tell them you got hurt. Please. All right, you need to go upstairs, Oliver. I'm going to call the nurse and have her come get you. All right, no, go upstairs, have them check you out. All right, not putting up with it. I've got class to teach. Now, again, the only thing we have to do is we have to graph the inequality. So graphing the inequality makes it -11 and 11. Now, we said yesterday, because it's less than, it's an open circle. And then we're going less than, so less than is always to the left. Greater than is to the right. And that's the answer to number 2. Nothing different. All right, we do one-step equations and we just have to graph. Number 4. All right, we're still trying to isolate the variable. Notice the variable is what? Yep. We're isolating the y. Now you're supposed to see that's a -3. So how do I get rid of a -3? You add 3. That's it. All right. So we're putting a +3 right underneath it, +3 right underneath it. Do I care if you put the +3? No, I really don't care. All right. So 5 plus 3 today is what? 8. What sign? Greater than y. Okay. Now I need to explain this real quick. So I need everybody to look up. This is one of 2 new things. All right. I want everybody to tell me 3 is greater than 1. Does everybody agree with that? If I switch it and I compare 1 to 3, what do I have to do with the inequality sign? Switch it, because 1 is less than 3. 1 is less than 3. So over here, you always have to write the variable first. The variable is not first. So what do I have to do with those 2 things? Switch it. So
it's going to be y less than 8.
Y is what?
Less than.
Less than 8. Beautiful. Y is less than 8. That is correct. All right, now we're going to graph it. Here we go. -8, 8. Open circle at 8. Going in which direction?
Right.
Less than is where?
That's all. Right side. Oh yeah, because it's switched.
Yeah, because it's switched, Taj,
Why would you switch it?
look, I tried to show you. Good question. Everybody's gonna look up again. Do you see 3 is greater than 1? This is the example I was using.
Yeah.
So I switched the 1 and the 3. So in order to make it a true statement, 1 is what? Less.
Less than 2.
You with me now?
Yeah, but on like number 4, like because like the 3 goes on the other side of the.
Yeah, you're isolating the y. Bless you. So you're isolating the y, which means this right here. So I'm moving this over here.
So anytime a number goes on the other side of the,
Then what?
you switch it.
No, no. Yes, you want, I'm trying to say this so you get it. You want the variable on the left. Right now, the variable's on the right. You with me?
Yeah.
So think of it this way. This is what I tried to show you right here. 3 is greater than 1. So if I switch it, I have to switch the inequality sign. You with me now?
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with me moving the number right now. Okay, in a minute, there's something else that I need you to do. Okay. All right, anybody have any questions with that so far? All right. Now, number 6. All right, take 30 seconds, try number 6. We're gonna let Noah tell me what to do here. No,
Okay. We're not,
right now.
26 is greater than B.
Well, tell me what to do first.
So add 15.
Add 15. So now what's left on the left side?
Oh,
No,
sorry. On the left side is B.
B. Then what inequality sign? Greater than what?
26.
Yes. So Noah is okay saying B is greater than 26 because he knew we were just adding 15. Okay, those you guys who need to practice adding 15 so you can see it, that's perfect. All right. Now, Noah, tell me how to graph that.
Negative 26 and 27.
Negative 26 and 26.
And the arrow is going to the right.
What kind of dot?
Oh, open circle.
Open at 26. And then going in which direction?
Right.
Going to the right, going to the right. All right, come on now. Hopefully you understand. I'm just trying to help you again with the one-step equations. Yes.
When is it a closed circle?
When there's an equal to. It's closed when it's equal. All right, closed when it's equal. What? All right, here we go. All right, London, help me out with number 8.
You would add 3.
Yes, you're going to add 3 to both sides.
And then that would be negative 2.
Is what?
Or H.
No, you were right. I want negative 2 is
Greater than 8.
therefore.
H is less than 8.
You are amazing. Thank you for listening.
And
So
then-
now graph that.
And then it would be negative 2 and 2.
Okay.
And then it would be to the, or open circle and then to the left.
Yay. Good job, kiddo. Thank you. All right. Anybody have any questions with 8? Emily, how you doing? Good. Okay. Lily, how are you? Okay. Guys, I can't do anything more, right? You just have to let me know. All right. If you're not sure, you got to tell me. All right. That's how you get smarter. No. What?
So when you're adding like +3, you can't do my +5, +5.
No, because listen, right? You see why? You want the variable and the number on the different sides, right? All right, so everybody's looking at number 10. All right, now number 10 is annoying. All right, we normally don't have this. I need everybody's attention real quick. The plus and the minus make a what?
Negative.
Yes, negative.
Mhm.
All right, so we're just going to rewrite it as negative 15 less than or equal to D minus 2. That's what I want everybody to write. Okay, Lily, what am I doing?
Adding two.
You would be adding 2, Lily. Good job. Come on. Now tell me what that is.
It would be 13.
What kind of 13?
Negative 13.
You see it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then it would be less than or equal to D.
Yes, ma'am. Very nice. Very nice. Now what? Come on, girl.
Flip it.
Flip it. So what?
It would be D.
Yes. Yes. All right. I'm happy with you on that. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Now what? Yes, you would.
And it would be like closed circle
At what?
at 13.
What kind of 13?
Negative.
You see what I mean? Closed at negative 13. You're right. Now what direction?
Forward.
Yes, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. You're good with going forward. Yes. Hey, Lily, it's not that hard. All right, come on. It's not that hard. You got to join the class. It's not hard. All right, it's really not that hard. All right. So Claire, you're up. Number 12. What am I doing?
So would you do -3?
Yes, -3. -3. So what?
So then you would have 12
Yes,
is
yes,
and then you would change it to C is less than 12.
yes. C is less than 12. Okay, how do we graph that?
On the number line, you would put -12 and 12.
Yes,
And then after 12, you would put an open circle.
yes.
That would be going to the left.
Yay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Good. Perfect. Perfect. All right.
Also, on number 10, you hear that, so, I was wondering what way it was going.
Okay. Come on now, Oliver.
So when you're writing the greater than sign, I have trouble making it not look like a 7.
I don't, it doesn't matter. I understand. I feel your pain.
So should I just, would the best thing be would just be put a tick mark at the 7?
Nope. Nope. Just keep practicing. All right. 14. All right. No. Emily, tell me about 14 now, kiddo.
Okay. So
Now, first of all, I want you to read that to me. That says 7y.
Yeah.
Right? So what operation again holds the 7 and the y together?
what operation?
Yeah, add, subtract, multiply, or divide. That's what I'm asking you. That's correct. So now we're undoing multiplication. So we're going to,
Division.
that's correct. That's all you have to say every time you decide what operation.
You just divide.
That's exactly right. Very, very good. You with me on that? All right, identify the operation and then do the opposite.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. And then for that on a number line, then
Uh-huh.
I would put the -5 and then the 5. And then I would put it,
Open or closed?
you would do an open circle.
Yes,
And then you would just go to the, oh, sorry, I meant left.
yes, left. All right, now, some kids in the last class still have a little trouble. So I said, if you forget the arrow, the inequality is like the arrow. It points what direction. Okay, but less than, smaller numbers are to the left. The bigger numbers are to the right. That's the other way you should be thinking about it. All right, I'm pretty happy with that. Okay, so 16. Here we go.
Yeah, okay. So you divide it by 4.
Divide by 4.
Divide by 4.
Okay,
So I mean, -3 is, isn't that greater than? Like greater than or equal to?
what is this symbol?
Oh, sorry, less than or equal to.
Yes, that's less than or equal to. Good, so,
And then you flip that, so it'd be A, and then that would be greater than or equal to, actually, and then -3.
yes, sir, good
And
job.
then on the graph, you'd do -3 on one side and on the other.
Yes,
and
sir.
It'll be a closed circle going right.
Exactly. Close circle going to the right. Now remember, this is where I'm asking, any questions or concerns? Any questions? Still good? All right, here we go. Now, everybody put a star by number 18. All right, now go back to the top of your paper for a second because we're going to write another rule. I'm going to show you something. Everybody look up. All right, everybody's got to look up on this because this, I used to argue, they're just making math up. All right, the first time someone told me this, I was like, you're making this up. Why would I ever do that? And how would I know to do that? And it was quite easy, the explanation. All right, so I want everybody to look at this. Is 5 greater than -7?
Yes.
Yes, so now I'm going to add 2. Just stay with me. You don't have to write anything down. Just have to follow along with my logic. I'm going to add 2 to both sides. So 7 is greater than -5. Is that still true?
Yeah.
Now, if I multiply both sides by 2, 14 is greater than -10. Is that still true? Right. So if I divide by 2, 7 is greater than -5. Is that still true? Now watch what happens if I multiply by -2. If I multiply the left side by -2, I get what? -14 is greater than, is that true? It is not true. I can add, I can subtract, I can multiply by a positive, I can divide by a positive, but if I divide by a negative or multiply by a negative, it creates a false statement. So how do you think I would make that a true statement? What would I do with the greater than?
Make it less than.
Make it less than, right? So your note at the top should be when you multiply or divide by a negative, you must change the sign. All right, I don't care if you write it. Whenever you multiply or divide by a negative, you must change all signs actually, but specifically the inequality sign. Specifically the inequality sign, because that's not natural. All right, that's not natural. All right, so you have to remember that rule. If you don't remember that rule, then you can't really do the problem. All right, so with that being said, I'm jumping back down now to number 18. All right. So Charlotte, tell me what I'm going to do. Yes, divide by -2. So I'm going to divide by -2, divide by -2. So that becomes -7. When I divide by a negative, I must less than K, just like that. That's what you have to write down. When you multiply or divide by negative, notice I'm highlighting this inequality went from greater than to what? To less than. Now we always have to put the variable first. So the final answer now would be what? K is greater than -7. So I had to switch it twice that time, which is kind of annoying. That's why you have to be careful with inequalities. Graham.
Why do you put like -2K divided by -2? That's just confusing.
Well, because that's what we're doing to solve for K.
But do you have to put that?
No, I'm saying, no, I'm just making sure everybody's seeing that. If you know in your head now, because we've done 1,000 of these problems, right? Then you don't have to do that. All right. So I have K is greater than -7. Hold on a second. So if K is greater than -7, we're going to put -7 and we're going to put 7. All right. So greater than -7, where are we at? Charlotte, what am I doing?
An open circle
Open circle. And then which direction?
to the right.
Yes, going to the right. Okay, now I can hear you. What, Oliver?
So if you're dividing by a negative number and it makes it positive, you can change it.
Whenever you multiply or divide by a negative, you change the inequality.
So I don't understand when you would what part of the step you would change it though. So
As soon as you divide by a negative, you change the inequality sign. As soon as you divide by a negative, you change the inequality sign
so
Or multiply.
or multiply. So we got another one coming up. All right, so Forrest is going to help me with number 20, and you can see if you get it right. So what am I doing on number 20, Forrest?
You multiply by -3.
So you're multiplying by -3. The reason why you're multiplying by -3 is because this is divided by -3. So what does that
Will
become?
that be R is greater than or equal to negative or 12?
12, perfect. R is greater than or equal to 12. Lily, how's that? So how do I graph that?
So you put -12 and 12.
-12 and 12. And then what?
You do a full circle over 12
Yep,
and an arrow pointing to the right.
an arrow pointing to the right. Perfect, perfect, perfect. All right, Jacob, go. 22.
You would do 7 times 3.
Yes, multiplying both sides by 7.
Which would be 14.
Tell me about the whole
Y
is
less than 14.
y is less than 14.
So you do -14 on the left, 14 on the right, and then circle going to the right.
Circle going to the left. Exactly right.
Would you have to change, like, if you,
Do I
Add.
change the sign for addition?
no,
No. Do I change it for subtraction?
no,
I change it when I specifically multiply or divide by a,
a negative.
yes, that's the only time you have to change the
So you don't
inequality
change it
sign.
when you should add or subtract by negative.
What did I just say?
Yeah, you don't.
You don't. Okay, do not. Okay, here we go. 24. Oliver,
Times -3.
multiplying by -3.
Times -3. So you have D is greater than or equal to -18.
Easy as that.
And then you have -18, and in front of it you have 18. On -18, have an arrow. It's going in the right direction, and it's still in the circle.
Solid dot and
Solid dot going in,
-18.
solid
You
dot
said
going in.
everything perfect. Perfect. Thank you. Easy as that. Thank you.
How do you?
All right, 26. All right, Graham,
Which one?
or I'm sorry, the second 24,
24.
second 20, or yeah, second number 24.
Yes, I did,
What do I have to do?
-4.
-4. -4.
-10 is greater than or equal to G. And you gotta flip it, so G is less than or equal to -10.
Thank you, sir. That was really good.
You put
All
it
right.
on the line, -10 and 10, and it's gonna be over -10, solid dot going to the left.
Wow, thank you very much. That was nice. Very nice. Okay, I'm listening.
Oh, change it, okay.
All right, Miss Iverson, you're up. Now, be careful with this one. What do I need to do first?
Once you make it into like P less than or equal to.
Well,
Greater than.
well, the plus and minus make it a what? This is the annoying part. I'm not going to put this on the test. All right, but anytime you have a plus and a minus next to each other, just make it a what? Two negatives, we made a what? Positive. A positive and negative is always a what?
Negative.
Yes. So you're rewriting this as P minus 8 less than or equal to -12. That's what I was trying to tell you. All right. So again, this won't be necessary. It won't be on the test. All right. But it's something you should know just in case it comes up in some kind of a standardized test or something. All right. So now what do I do?
Yeah, 8 on the,
Add 8.
and then that would be P is less than or equal to -4.
That is correct. All right. So now what?
On the number line, you put a closed circle on -4.
Going in which direction?
Left.
Perfect. All right, Ryan, I think you're the only one. Sorry, you were last.
So -1 plus s is less than 5. So we'd add 1 to both sides. So the s is less than or equal to 6.
Yes.
So on the number line, we'd write -6 and +6. And so then we'd write then we draw a line going left with a closed circle.
You are amazing.
Thank you.
Tosh, I don't think you went.
Alright.
Right, so you're up, number 30. Anybody have any questions? Yes, I'm listening.
Can you scroll up for like just 1/2 second?
What, scroll what?
Can you like go back to 24 for a second? Okay. I don't know.
Okay, so here we go, Tosh. So what do I want you to do with this right here first?
Make it a negative.
Yeah, so everybody rewrite that.
So you do +2.
Right, +2. Now, come on, you don't need a calculator. Nobody needs a calculator for this.
So it would be-
2 minus 1 7/8. What is that?
So that'd be 1 and 1. So
2 minus 1,
1.
and then 1 minus 7/8.
Oh, just 1.
1/8, right? Just 1/8.
So it'd be 1/8
Bless you.
is less than B.
Therefore,
There. Wait, so then you'd write the number line? Wait, so you have to move it so D is greater than 1/8.
yes, D is greater than 1/8.
-1/8 and +1/8.
Yep,
And then there'd be an open circle going to the right.
open circle going to the right. I'm happy about that. Okay, so now 32. All right, Mr. Cappy.
I'm on that now. Finish it real quick.
No, tell me what to do,
Okay. So
and then I'll let you finish.
you'd add, would that be 5/1? Or no, actually no,
Just add what?
yeah, whatever, 5.
Yeah, add 1/5.
Then you have to make it final, like even on the bottom.
Yeah, common denominator, please.
Yeah, so that'd become 2/10,
Thank you, sir.
and then that would become B, and then less than 3 3/10.
You are very good. Thank you, Mr. Cappy. That was nice.
And then what-
B is less than 3 3/10.
And then on the number line, would that be? So on one side, that'd be -3 3/10.
Yep,
On the other side, that would be 2 3/10.
yep. And then what?
And that would go, there'd be an open circle and a 3 3/10, and it would go left.
Thank you, sir. That was really good. Anybody have any questions with those fractions? If you did use a fraction, or you can use a calculator, but we don't want you to use a calculator. On which one?
Number 30.
What happened? Are you asking me about, just refresh you on 2 minus 1 7/8?
Or not, but
Well, you just, to get rid of the -2, you added 2 to both sides. You good enough? All right, here we go. All right. All right. What am I doing, Graham?
Let's 34. So you're gonna do divide by 6.
Yes.
Divide by 6. It's gonna be negative
6 goes into 7. How many times?
once.
With how many-
left over. And then 12.
Look right up on the board. 6 goes into what?
Oh, 13.
Yes. Hold on a second. And then what?
So it's gonna, you have to flip it, so h less than negative 13.
Exactly.
13, and then positive 13. It's gonna be open on a negative 13 going left.
All right, I'm happy with that.
Do you have a trick for dividing by 6?
No. If you know it's divided by 6, if it's divided by 2 and by 3.
But how would you do that?
I just did 6 goes into 7 once with 1 left over, then that is an 18. So 6 goes into 18.
6 times 11 is 66, and then 13. But I said 12.
Add 12.
Wait, so 6 divided. Wait, what did you do?
He just did 66 and then added 12.
6 times 11 is 4.
All right, here we go. 36. All right, Lily, I want you to help me one more time. What do I have to do?
So you do divided by 4.
Yes, divided by what kind of 4?
Negative.
Yes.
That would be 96.
Wait a minute, you accidentally subtracted. But listen to me, think about it this way. Quarters, how many quarters in a dollar? Yeah. Mhm. What kind of 25 though? Positive divided by a negative, is it? Yeah, there you go. Negative 25. Now, did you divide by a negative? So what do you have to do? Yeah, flip that. Now, I still need you to write the variable first. So now tell me what's going to happen. That is correct. All right. So now how am I graphing this?
It would be a closed circle going right.
Yes. Very good. Everybody good with that? Anybody have any issues? What? Claire, did you have something?
Oh, nothing.
London,
Nothing.
you sure?
Yeah, I just put the sign around it.
You see it now though, right? When you switch it, rotate it.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Okay, one more. All right. What am I doing?
4 times 3.5.
What am I actually doing? Multiplying by what? Right? Yeah, negative 3.5. Come on now. Multiplying by negative 3.5.
And then the negatives should cancel out, so then it'd be 4 times 5 would be 2, and then 4 times 0.5 would be 2, and then 4 times 3 would be 12, would be 14.
Yes.
14.
What kind of sign?
Greater than,
No.
4.
Less than, because you multiply by what? Switch the signs. True? So that becomes what letter now?
C.
Yep. So now what?
And C is greater than 14.
Yes. Now how do I grab? Hey, Cappy, you're interrupting me.
14 closed circles.
What kind of circle?
Open.
Come on, man. Open circle going which direction? To the right. Perfect. What?
I need help on 2 columns. 39. I don't know how to like do the 1/2.
Reciprocal.
Oh, yeah.
Reciprocal 1/2 is 2 multiplied by 2.
Wait, so on 38, you times that by 3.
Negative 3.5. If you're paying attention, instead of doing all that stuff you're doing, you would know.
So then for number 23,
See, oh, you're just multiplying it by 2.
What kind of 2?
Negative.
Yes.
Decimal. Multiply by 10.
Yes. We can definitely. All right, what time's the bell ring?
122.
All right, so we got about, come on, you got to get the rest of them done for homework. All right, rest of them done for homework. You're awesome today. Thank you. Just the ending is kind of hard. I know, but he's trying to talk and you're packing up.